quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be caught.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll drop to throw. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown Buccaneers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Ty Chandler getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. A run now for Chandler. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll run it here with Chandler. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back. for a loss of yards.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A touchdown. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. The open receiver is Dotson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Buccaneers will have great field position right around midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is caught by Dotson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they bring him. Until they get inside the 30-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. On 1st and 10. They'll set up to... It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce. And
you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They'll throw with Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
A big play there for Washington. 33 yards. On first down, Daniels. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to yards, and we're still in the first half. A carry now for Chandler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Is Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he will have the Commanders' first down. They needed 2 and gained 6. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, and instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Now Daniels. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now a give on the ground, and he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance. On fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on second, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Third and long.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and 16.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.